I'm sailing away, set an open course for outer space, 'cause I got to be free. Oh, I gotta be free. Free to face a life that's ahead of me. On board, I'm a captain. I'm Captain Picard. That's who I am. So climb aboard. Welcome to the Enterprise. We'll sail for tomorrow and maybe out to the Mars. Today we'll discuss, is there life on Mars? Hokahe, how many times have you asked yourself, I wonder, is there life on Mars? Is there life on Mars, MJ? When I was a kid, all the Martians. What happened to the Martians? No one talks about Martians anymore. Is there life on Mars? BOOZHOO! And welcome back to the show. Welcome back to BOOZHOO. Where's my little thingy? BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, a podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is NANABOOZHOO, and I've decided to do our show today out in a spaceship. I've flown all the way out to the planet Mars to ask and answer a simple question. Is there life on Mars? And you might ask yourself, let's repair the planet Earth. Aki. Mama Aki, the Mother Earth, before we move to Mars. Yeah, I don't think we'll be moving to Mars anytime soon. Well, I might. In fact, I might move down there right now. Computer, boop, boop, boop. Please set coordinates for the planet Mars. I'd like to teleport down if you don't mind. Boop, 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 boop. I'm assuming that means okay. Computer, please, 1 to teleport. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Okay. Nope. To answer your question, is there life on Mars? Nope, doesn't look like it. It's just rocks. Just red rocks. I think this is where they have a lot of concerts in Colorado. Live at Red Rocks. Is there life at Red Rocks? Gawin. No. And this is our Ojibwe word of the day. Gawin. No. Oh, Mars. Such a delicious candy bar. Such a, I don't know, unwelcoming planet, Mars. They say that they landed a rover on Mars. They shot a rocket out in outer space, flew a spaceship all the way to the planet Mars, and in 1997 landed a 6-wheeled rover. The Mars rover. Here, boy. Come here, rover. And we all believed him. Good for you, Mars, or NASA. Way to land the Mars rover. I know. Let's make the kids. You have no choice. The last school I worked at, had made some sort of agreement. We had to watch CNN news every Wednesday during homeroom. It was the strangest thing. And they always showed like Mars, NASA missions and stuff. And sure enough, to tell the kids, yep, guess what? Your government's flying to Mars, landing robotic machines, robots, Mars rovers, powered by solar panels, apparently. Beats me. Oh yeah, NASA's got all kinds of stuff that they don't have on Earth. Radio-controlled Mars rovers on 6 wheels that, they can control from Earth to Mars. Have they ever showed us doing that, from America to another country? No. But whatever. Looks like Sudbury, Red Rocks. Yeah, exactly. Where's the Dave Matthews Band? I hear they're playing. Isn't U2 playing here tonight? Red Rocks. What a bunch of nonsense. Mars. I think Mars is like a Roman god or something having to do with hell. I don't know, it's all creepy. Well, I suppose I should go back up to my spaceship and fly back to the planet Earth through space. Thank you, NASA. Or, computer, boop, boop, boop. Please end stupid fake hologram. Boop, 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 boop. I'm not on the planet Earth, on planet Mars, you guys. I don't even know if Mars is a planet. I mean, it's called a wandering star. It's just a red light in the sky. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Don't trust anybody who says they know. Oh, I know. It's a red rock. It's the fourth rock from the sun. The sun's in the middle. What I want to know is, how would they even know about the other planets that are close to the sun? Because when would you ever see that planet? If you're looking towards the sun, it's daytime. Like they say, what is it, Venus or Mercury or one of those? Apparently there's supposed to be 2 planets between us and the sun. How did they discover that? If you can't see anything during the day in outer space, the whole thing's stupid. The only thing real in my life is this holodeck. Oh, and the intercom system. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, beep. BOOZHOO! Hi, sweetie. Well, hi, NANABOOZHOO. What are you doing? I'm playing in the holodeck. Oh, that's awesome. What are you doing? Well, I pretended I flew out to Mars. Mars isn't a place you can fly to. Well, I know that, but NASA lies to people. Yeah, I know, huh? You want to come up and do a show? Yeah, sure. Okay, hang on. I'm going to teleport you. All right. 1 to teleport, please. No, I got to say that. Oh, right. You go ahead. 1 to teleport. Make it so, number 1. No. There he is. Oh, hey, baby doll. How you doing? I'm doing great. You ready to start a show? Yeah, you got it. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely and the talented Natasha. BOOZHOO Gakina Awiya. Hello, everybody. And over here, Michael Lyons, the rockstar cartoonist. Say hello, Michael. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the show. And today, on our Ojibwe Language and Culture podcast, I would like to have a very special moment of honor ceremony. What are you talking about? Well, I just noticed Dr. Evils is here. Hey, Dr. Evils, BOOZHOO! BOOZHOO, Doc. What's up, Doc? And Jim Dunn is here. BOOZHOO, Jim. The boys are back. The boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. Hey, Jim. and hoka hey. Dr. Evil says hi, Natasha. Hey, Dr. Evils. Today is Ojibwe word of the day. You know what today is today, sweetie? What today is today? Yeah. Is it Ishkwa Anima E Gija Good? Yep. Ishkwa Anima E Gija Good. It is after prayer day. Monday. Monday, Monday. La 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 dee da dee dee dum. Hoka hey. Ishkwa Anima E Gija Good. Did you say your prayers this morning? I didn't do any kind of formal prayer yet. You didn't get up before the sun rose? Nope, I stayed in bed. Oh. I could probably go out and do a prayer later. Yeah, okay. That's what I usually do. Yeah, I know. Ishkwa, after. Anima E is a prayer. Gija Good is a day. We call Sundays prayer day. And we call Mondays after prayer day. This will all be on a test on Friday. But more importantly, sweetie, I think it's time we talk about Manuman. Manuman, wild rice. Yep. How come when it's white rice, it's just rice? But if it's like the Indian kind of rice, oh, it's got to be wild rice. That's racist. Bunch of race. Nah. Here's the story of wild rice. You know, there's two kinds of food that are associated with the Anishinaabe, with the Ojibwe people. There's Manuman and Zasakokwan. Zasakokwan. Fry bread. Now, fry bread came about after European contact. Oh, really? Yeah, we didn't have fry bread in the old days. That came about after we started getting, commodities. When we started getting oil and flour and whatever, you could make fry bread. And eventually they would make fry bread tacos. You could have fry bread with your coffee, put a little sugar and butter on there. But the wild rice was all part of the Anishinaabe migration story. You see, back in the days of the grandfathers, the Ojibwe people used to live out east. They lived on the east coast. And a Mushkiki Winani, a medicine man, had a vision where the Creator told him, you have to go west to the place where food grows on the water. And this confused the medicine man because he thought food only grew in the water, like fish. But when they migrated, they came to the place where they saw wild rice for the first time, Manuman. And it looked like a wheat field on the lake. And that's when he understood that the Creator was talking about Manuman, food that grows on the water. And then they got their canoes out and they harvested it. The men would work the pole, the ladies would use their knockers. Is that why they call it that? Because ladies would use the knockers. Oh, what big knockers you have, madame. I beg your pardon. No. I noticed you were ricing. And you have really, really long knockers. How old are you? Why don't you wear a bra already? Your knockers are too long. Manuman. Hello, children. Welcome to Sesame Street. Oh, Sesame Street. Poor old Bob started his journey. Yeah, I heard that. You guys hear Bob from Sesame Street passed away? Rest in peace, Bob. I couldn't be bothered to learn his last name. I know, that's awful. Guy's like a family member to all of us in the Sesame Street generation. That's what I kind of think of myself as, Sesame Street generation. You're not Gen X? Well, yeah, I'll always be Generation X, because that sounds cool. But, a lot of people my generation, we grew up watching Sesame Street, and there was a handful of adults, humans we could watch on that show who represented grown-ups. And Bob was one of them. And, you know, before the show started, I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a tribute to Bob. Bob, whatever his last name was. But then I started looking at old videos, Sesame Street videos, and I don't know how that works. I know YouTube people use clips of videos all the time, but for some reason, we always get demonetized when I use a clip. But I found one old clip of him singing to this little girl, and it had a real creepy kind of Tom Hanks vibe. Yeah. And I was like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just let him rest in peace. Rest in peace, Bob. I never heard of any real scandal with you. It's not like he was all creepy like Elmo. Like, quit tickling me, Elmo. Yeah. You guys know about Elmo, right? There were 2 accusations of him with underage boys. The human being that worked Elmo, the first guy. He was another Jared from Subway. Why are you laughing? I don't know, because I'm uncomfortable. Yeah. But, so there's that. And then Ninkikaj. Oh, I'm cold, sweetie. I'm always so cold. Why am I so cold? You're as cold as ice. Well, you're cold because Gisana. Because it is cold. Oh, yeah, I suppose. Because it's winter, huh? Yeah. Actually, I'm not very cold. I'm wearing layers. I got my long johns on. I got my, I'm wearing 3 layers here. Got wool socks. Ningikaj. Brr. Ningikaj. I am cold. Gikaji. Gikaji is to be cold. But when you say I'm, for some reason, you got to drop the I. And you just say Gikaj. Gikaj. Ningikaj. Because Gisana. It is cold. It's cold outside. Gisana aguaching. It's cold outside. Don't forget to warm up your car. If you didn't warm it up this morning driving to work, you can't just let it sit outside. It's like, what is it now? 17. Well, it's 17 degrees. That's not so bad. No, but it was like 2 below last night. Oh, was it really? Yeah. It's getting below 0, you guys. You got to warm up your car. Let it warm up. Oh, no. I'm going to waste gas. Well, you waste a lot more gas trying to get your car started again if you don't start it a little bit every day in the winter. Because then you got to invite your buddy over to jump start it. Pour in some of that liquid heat. Which is weird because it isn't heat. What do you mean? That bottle of chemical, whatever, you pour into frozen gas. De-icer? De-icer? Yeah, they just call it heat. But you grab the bottle, you don't even need gloves. It's not even hot. Nope, it's not even hot. It's cold. Gisana. That means when the weather's cold. Right. And these have been just a couple of your Ojibwe phrases of the day. Huh, sweetie? That's right. You want to take a phone call? Well, sure, I'll take a call. What line? On line 2. Hello, caller. Welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air live. Hello, NANABOOZHOO. It is I, Adolf Hitler. Oh, hello, Adolf Hitler. Sweetie, it's that Adolf Hitler guy. Oh, you mean Kanye West's best friend? Yep. What can I do for you, Mr. Hitler? Oh, I just wanted to call in. They're talking about me. They're talking about me on the television. Yeah, I noticed that. On the old Alex Jones show, Kanye West came on and says he loves you. Oh, I love Kanye West. He is the best. I love his songs. Name one Kanye West song, I dare you. Oh, you call out the Führer. Naughty, naughty. I should be angry with you.
But I understand. No, I don't know any of his songs, but it's still nice. It's nice when people talk nice about you.
Yeah, it's true. Did you just say Jew?
No, when people talk about you. About you. Now, you know what I'm trying to say.
About you.
Yes, about you. So I just got Jews on the brain.
Yeah, I know you do. That's the problem.
Hi, Adolf. Hello, Natasha. How you doing? Oh, I am just being a little stinker. You're a little stinker. I am. Everyone wants to talk about Hitler.
Yeah, I know. We're all supposed to be outraged at the very mention of your name.
Oh, what? Why me? I never hurt a fly.
Yeah, right. Did you ever love Ava Braun?
Ava Braun was a mystery. She wasn't even part of my history. She never fit in the scheme of things.
Are you quoting the Boomtown Rats?
Oh, you know that song?
Yeah, I know that song. Remember that song, sweetie?
I never loved Ava Braun.
Yeah. Awesome Boomtown Rats song if you guys have never heard it. Ava Braun was a mystery, wasn't even part of my history. She never fit in the scheme of things. She was something, and I was on my way. Na 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 na. But I never loved Ava Braun. You didn't love Ava Braun?
No, she was just my girlfriend. Why, everyone wants to make a big deal. She was a friend, and she was a girl. That does not mean she was a girlfriend.
Okay. No one talks about his girlfriends anymore anyway. Anyway, what can I do for you today, sir?
Oh, I want to learn the Ojibwe word of the day.
Oh, sure. How about Jeba? Means this morning.
Jeba! This morning!
Yep. And then if you wanted to say yesterday morning, you'd say Bijanago Gigajeb.
Bijanago Gigajeb! Yesterday morning! Oh, that was very interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Yeah, okay.
How do you say Heil Hitler in Ojibwe?
I don't know how to say Heil. You could say BOOZHOO Hitler. I mean, hi, or Anin Hitler might be more appropriate. Hi, Hitler.
Anin Hitler! Hi, sweetie, what are we doing?
I have no idea. But yeah, everyone went nuts. I was more kind of taken back by Kanye wearing a mask without any eye holes.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know. He looked like a Spider-Man villain or something.
Kanye will be Kanye. We don't know, but he is a genius.
You think he's a genius?
Yes, he sold socks that said Jesus on them.
Oh, yeah. He sold $90 socks with the word Jesus on them. Or was it Yeezus?
I don't know.
I don't know. Apparently he's a Christian now.
Yep.
But whatever. I just like seeing the people go nuts. Getting triggered by Kanye West. Like, did you see Ben Shapiro make veiled threats?
What do you mean?
Do you know Ben Shapiro?
Oh, yes, I love Ben Shapiro. He is the best.
Oh, I'm surprised to hear you say that. But yeah, so Ben Shapiro gets on his show and he's like, yeah, I sure would hate to see something bad happen to Kanye West. I sure hope he doesn't accidentally kill himself or something. And people are like, Ben, take it easy.
Oh, Ben Shapiro, he's a genius.
You think he's a genius?
Oh, I love his show.
All right, I'm going to go. Here's a phrase. I'm sure you'll call back.
I know the phrase. Giga waba min, mina wa.
Wow, that's great, Adolf. Giga waba min, mina wa. I will see you again.
Natasha. Yes, Adolf. Giga waba min, mina wa.
Okay, Giga waba min, mina wa, Hitler. I can't always get a read on him. What do you mean? Like, sometimes I can't tell if he's angry or if he's just expressive.
And why does he love Ben Shapiro so much?
I don't know. Huge Ben Shapiro fan. And I thought Ben Shapiro was Jewish.
Well, I mean, I don't know if he's really a Jew, but he's like Jewish.
Yeah. He's not full-on Jew. He's just sort of Jewish. He's kind of Jewish. But yeah. I think Ben Shapiro wants to fight Kanye. Dr. Evil says, short temper. Yeah, I think Adolf has a short temper. A lot of those dictators and stuff are short.
That's what I heard.
They got the Napoleon complex.
You want to take another call?
Yeah, sure. Line 2?
Yeah, line 2.
Hello, caller. Welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air.
Listen, dude. This is Sean Penn. And I gotta tell you, it's not funny what you're doing there. It's really not funny. You really gotta rein it in.
Oh, wow. Sweetie, it's Sean Penn, that weirdo actor.
Well, hi, Sean Penn.
Hello, Natasha. Listen, I know what you're doing. I know what you're trying to do. But it's not funny. It's really not funny. And you guys, you know what you're doing. You think it's funny. You think it's comedy. But I'm here to tell you, there's real racism and fascism and war. And I'm over here trying to do my best to stop war while you make jokes from your stupid little podcast.
I'm just clowning around. Who cares? What do you mean you're trying to stop war?
I'm fighting in the war against Russia.
You're fighting in the war? Where are you?
I'm in the Ukraine with my best friend.
Hi there, NANABOOZHOO. It's me. That guy from the Ukraine.
Oh, yeah. Zelensky.
Yeah, it's me, President Zelensky. I'm here with my buddy, Sean Penn.
Yeah, we were just sitting around thinking about how we can win this war. We're gonna fight. And I brought him this.
Yeah, he gave me his little statue.
Oh, yeah. You got a Academy Award. Hey, you finally got that Academy Award, huh?
Oh, yeah. It's great. I'm gonna use this, and we're gonna win that war.
Yeah, we're gonna win the war. But listen, you better quit making jokes, 'cause it's a very serious time. And I'm here. I gotta do what I can.
Okay. Would you like to learn some Ojibwe?
I don't have time to learn Ojibwe. But, yeah, what's one word?
Okay. Mino Gigajebe. Good morning. It's more of a phrase. It's 2 words.
Mino Gigajebe. Well, I'll tell you, it'll be a good morning when I can finally, win this war.
How come you're starting to sound like Batman?
Because I'm the actor this country needs, not what the one he deserves.
Okay, I better let you go.
All right. Gigawabamin Minowa.
What? You know how to say that?
Yeah, I watch your show all the time.
All right. Gigawabamin Minowa, Sean. And President Zelensky, I forgot to say goodbye to him. Well, I sure hope Sean Penn can, wait, you don't suppose...
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
That Sean Penn's going to remake Rocky IV?
Exactly!
I bet you Sean Penn's remaking Rocky IV and he's going to fight a Russian for world peace. Remember that? Rocky goes to Russia.
Hey, speaking of which, he's on line 2.
Rocky's on line 2? Get out of here.
Well, not Rocky. Sly Stallone.
Oh, yeah. Sylvester Stallone. Welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air.
Hey, yo, NANABOOZHOO. It's me, Sly Stallone.
Hey, Sly, how you doing?
Yeah, you can call me Sly.
I just did.
Oh, right. Lots of times people, they want to call me the Italian Stallion, or they call me Rocky, or they call me, but they never call me late for dinner. No, that's just a joke.
Yeah, good one, Rocky.
But, you make jokes about fighting, but, I ended the Cold War with America by fighting that Russian guy who was like a head taller than me.
Yeah, that was a cool movie. I liked your training I think he had 2 montages in that movie. Yeah. Rocky, maybe you can go over to the Ukraine and Russia and box your way into world peace. I did it in the 80s. I can do it again. I don't think we should let that other actor, what's his name? Sean Penn. Yeah, Sean Penn. I don't think Sean Penn knows how to fight like the Italian stallion. Yeah. I mean, he's got big arms, but I suspect it's just steroids and a lot of posture. I mean, the guy is an actor. Yeah, I kind of. Yeah. Do you see Fast Times at Ridgemont High? Yeah, I think that was his best role and best movie he ever did. Yeah, I know. He got a lot of awards, though. You know, he was in Dead Man Walking. He played that gay guy in Milk. Yep, played a gay guy in Milk. I think he played a Vietnam guy once. Twice, a couple times. You know, Sean Penn. He was married to Madonna. Yeah, he married Madonna. But, you know, it takes more than being an actor to win a boxing match, you know. I remember the time I went toe-to-toe with Clubber Lang, and let me tell you something. That guy knocked my head around. He knocked my head so hard around that sometimes my brain don't work so good. Is that right? Yeah, I'm telling you, sometimes my brain, it don't work so good. Yeah, okay. So, you don't think, you think Sean Penn should remake Rocky IV? I don't know, you know, I kind of like to preserve my work. I don't like to just kind of sell out for a cheap, easy buck. You know, I'll have to think about it. What are you talking about? You've done like a dozen sequels of Rocky. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. I don't know. Hey, have you seen my HBO show? Yeah, I tried to watch it. What'd you think? The one where you're like a gangster? What's it called? Like, it's named after a town. Yeah, it sure is. Yeah, Rocky plays a mob boss who goes to Southern America or something. Yeah. I couldn't stick with it. I mean, no offense. You were pretty good in it, I guess. Oh, yeah, you know, I gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I know. I don't know, sweetie. What? All right, like, listen to it. I better get going. Anything else I can do for you today? Oh, yeah, listen, Nanaboozhoo. I'll tell you something you already know. What's that? Gigawabamin, Minowa. I'll see you again. Yeah. Gigawabamin, Minowa. I'll see you again, Sylvester. Yeah, you can call me Sly. Sylvester Stallone. You don't like his new show? I mean, it was okay. It was just kind of boring, predictable. You know. The Sopranos goes to Texas or wherever. It's not very good. It's so hard to watch anything anymore. Yeah, why is it so hard for Hollywood to make a story that's not completely predictable, boring? I've become one of these old men who doesn't like movies. I don't care for movies. When I was a kid, I had good movies, but nowadays, you know, I know, but it's kind of true. Yeah. Anyways, la-di-da-di-dum. Didn't you and Michael do a song recently? We sure did. What was it? Swallowed by the Cracks. Should I play it? Yeah, okay. Here's a song, Swallowed by the Cracks. Oh, I think this is David and David. Swallowed by the Cracks. I once was a dancer, I was young once like you, though I know I don't look it. I jumped high as the sky, had fire in my eyes, and legs like a stallion. And I had a girl and I loved her. My best friend was her brother. We're on top of the mountain that somewhere thought we'd never be. Swallowed by the cracks, falling so far down, like the rest of those clowns begging bus fare back. Swallowed by the cracks, our pride worn down, talking times gone by like everybody else. Swallowed by the cracks, swallowed by the cracks. We've been swallowed by the cracks, swallowed by the cracks. We talk all night about what we could do if we would just get started. I'd choreograph, Eileen she would act, and Stephen was the writer. But then Stevie ran away and got bored. Eileen took a job in a store, while I became this drunken old whore. And we'd been swallowed by the cracks, falling so far down, like the rest of those clowns begging bus fare back. Swallowed by the cracks, our pride worn down, talking times gone by like everybody else. Swallowed by the cracks, swallowed by the cracks. We've been swallowed by the cracks. Ooh, swallowed by the cracks. Oh, yeah. Oh, la 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 la. Ooh. BOOZHOO! Oh, swallowed by the cracks. How you doing? Anine, A-G-A-I-N. How are you? Are you good? Minnow? Are you sick? A cozy? Are you good and sick? Minnow does a cozy. Out here in the woods, swallowed by the cracks. Oh, what's to be done? I hate to just jump into a prayer. Sometimes I think when you pray, it's kind of like waiting for an inspiration. I mean, there's like, you can just do the practice. Ooh, say the words. God is great, God is good. Let him take us for the food. By his hand we are fed. God, let him take us for his bread. You know. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. The kingdom come, the will be done. You know, that prayer used to say, forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. But then somebody, maybe somebody who worked in the banking industry, I'm not saying anything Kanye Westy, didn't want to say that. They're like, well, when Jesus said that we should forgive people who owe us money, like, don't ask for it back. He didn't mean that. He was like, forgive us of our, like, trespasses. Or our sins, or what. No. He meant, please forgive us the stuff, what we owe you. You know, I've yet to pay God back for, you know, my life. I'm not sure how much that cost. How much oxygen I've used. But then we're supposed to forgive other people. The Jews used to have this thing called Jubilee. Jubilee! That's where everybody has fun and has a party. Ooh, how jubileous. Jubilous or whatever. Jubilee was every 7 years. You wiped the slate clean. They're like, you know what? Never mind. I know I loaned you those $50, but keep it. God, I'm not paying him back, so you don't have to pay me back. That's the deal. But nobody wants to talk like that anymore. Everyone's like, give me back my money. So, I guess the reason I'm saying that is that, dear student loan people, come and get it. Come and get blood from a turnip. You're never getting your money back. That's all I'm saying. Forgive me my debts. Because I'm not paying on that. I haven't for years. Oh no, if you don't pay back your student loans, your life will go into crapper. It'll be fine. I'm wondering if we should do a Christmas show. Like we've got some good Christmas songs we've recorded over the years. And there's some really good Christmas stories we could tell. From Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to Santa himself. And the Jesus story and all this. There's so many things we could talk about on a Christmas show. It'd be fun. So I'm sure we will do that. But part of me is feeling kind of anti-Christmas. I'm not the Antichrist, I'm anti-Christmas. You ever notice that? How they put it back on you if you can't get into the Christmas spirit? They go, oh, you don't have the Christmas spirit. Well, excuse me, Scrooge. You must be a Scrooge if you can't get into Christmas. Put up your tree. Come out here, cut down one of these trees, kill it. Kill a tree. Put a bunch of Vegas garish, decoration. You can decorate a tree. What's more pretty than a tree out in the wilderness covered in snow? You can't decorate that. It's like putting a lipstick on a pig. Nah. Decorating a Christmas tree. And then it's all pagan and stuff. It's like, oh. And by pagan, I mean like farmer religion. It's all about the seasons changing. Oh, here we are in the winter solstice. Let's light the candles on the tree and worship the winter god of paganism or whatever. But then they try to slide in Christianity in there. Go, hey, don't forget, Jesus was born in Bethlehem. Oh, really? On January 25th? No, probably not. Then what are we doing? It's Christmas. I heard the dawn on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day in the morning. But whatever. The more of a truther I become, I like that better than a conspiracy theorist. That's a loaded term, but more awake. I get it. I look at Christmas as like, okay, what are they doing? What is the sinister thing behind all this? Like if I had a kid, I would never take them to Santa Claus. Never! Never! It's bizarre that we have this weird cultural practice. Here, offer up your child to this strange man and a long gray beard wrapped in red with leather boots. I think his name is Satan's Claus. No, it's Santa Claus. Oh, Santa. What does that mean? Well, it means Satan's Claus, of course. But Santa Claus. Oh, okay. Here, please take my child. Cuddle up and have my child whisper their secret desires in your ear. And you can promise that you'll sneak into our house, if they're good, and give them their presents. Reward them for being good. But if they're bad, this stranger in the mall is going to sneak into our house and put coal in the stockings. He'll still drink the milk and eat the cookie you left out for him, but
You know, if you were bad, if you didn't wear your mask to school, no presents for you. You know. MJ says, that'd be great. Maybe it would get everyone in the Christmas spirit. That's a weird thing. If we did a Christmas show, it probably would put me in the Christmas spirit. Suddenly it's okay for the kids to sit on a strange old man's lap. Yeah, why is that okay? It was never okay. It was done. You know, but I never liked it. I just participated in this strange custom. My parents would bring me to the thing. And I liked Christmas. I like getting gifts. I like candy. I like seeing my friends at the town hall where Santa Claus would ride a snowmobile in. But then we'd all get in line. One by one. Child sacrifice to Satan. And all the attention, so much attention is taken away from the story of Jesus. You know, why doesn't Christianity have a real holiday on Jesus' real birthday? Somebody told me that was September 11th. I don't know. A lot of people have said it can't be in December. And it does look ridiculous when you see a person's manger scene outside in Minnesota. There's like this little huddled family and their baby in a manger, freezing to death, covered in snow. You're like, cut open one of those cows. You can put your baby inside like it's that Star Wars movie. You'd be like Han Solo on the frozen planet Elron or whatever. I can't remember all that crap. Go to the Dagobah system. But yeah. You go, okay, well, they were in a desert. It's a desert in Bethlehem, I guess. People ride camels. And so what, does it not become winter in Jerusalem? Or Bethlehem or whatever? I don't know. That much they never educated me on the story of Jesus. Like, does it snow in Bethlehem? Why wouldn't it? I don't know. Where is Bethlehem? Africa? I have no idea. But anyway, I still believe in God. I just refuse to believe in Santa Claus. I'm a Santa Claus atheist. I'm not even agnostic. I reject. I'm an anti-Santa. Good you wanna do? Great Spirit, please accept this humble offering of tobacco. Otapanan niwi asema. I have no gift to bring, pa-dum-pum-pum-pum. La 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 la. I'm the little drummer girl. Thank you for everything that you do today. Miigwech ka iji kakina keku ka iji chikean nungum. Thank you for my life. Miigwech ka bamadazian. And thank you for healing my heart. Miigwech ka kagay nande. Amen. Apenge. Our Father who art in heaven. Our Father who farts in heaven. Oh, blasphemous! How dare you? Everybody knows the Great Spirit doesn't fart. I don't know. You're asking me. I love grow. Celebrate Festivus from Seinfeld. Yeah, Festivus for the rest of us. He's just mad because he's Jewish. They don't get to celebrate the satanic ritual of paganism we call Christmas. They got Hanukkah. It's really strange when you're from, like, northern Minnesota, rural, small town northern Minnesota, and people talk about anti-Semitism. You know, it's all in the news these days with Kanye West and stuff. Up here, we've never actually seen or met a Jewish person. We just don't know. I don't think in my whole life I ever met an actual Jewish person. Like, hi, I'm Jewish. Well, hello there. I only know Jewish from Seinfeld and Woody Allen. Jesus. You know, that's my only experience with Jewish. So it's hard for me to I think that's why we feel so comfortable making Hitler jokes. Because we're like not even sensitive about it. For the record, if anybody ever gets all upset about, hey, don't make light of Hitler. My grandfather was Jewish, you know. My grandfather was killed fighting the Nazis in World War II. How about that? My mom's dad, my mom never met her dad because he went off to war when my grandma was pregnant. And while he was there fighting the Germans, he took a bullet for the country, fighting fascist. He was an anti-fascist, all right? My family has sacrificed fighting the rise of anti-Semitism or whatever. Well, that's the other thing. It's not like World War II was about fighting anti-Semitism. Hey, quit being mean to the Jews. I don't know what it was about, but it wasn't that. This kind of annoyed me. When Dave Chappelle was on Saturday Night Live, it was right after Kanye had said something else about Jews. And he goes, I support the Jewish people. And that's how you buy yourself some time. And then he goes and he says something like, hey, for the record, black people had nothing to do with the Jews in the concentration camp. All right? And I'm like, hey, neither did anybody else in America. By the way, we're the ones who came to save the day. Why are people feeling guilty about, the third concentration camps and stuff? If you're an American, I mean, he just sort of implied that it was only black people had nothing to do with it. We had nothing to do with it either. Okay? Anyway. We had something to do with it. We gave our lives fighting it. So shut up, Dave Chappelle. If that is you, which I doubt. Shut up, Dave Chappelle's replacement guy. Anyway. Oh, it's just beautiful out here. I could spend all day in the woods. Looking for Sasquatch. Squatching, I think they call it. Sasquatch watching. I'm going to find Bigfoot yet. Any Bigfoot prints? Bigfoot! 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 That's a Bigfoot call. Bigfoot! Nope, guess not. Oh well, might as well go home. Boop, boop, boop. Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Bonjour.
Hi, sweetie.
You ready to come home?
Yeah, can you pick me up?
Yeah, you got it. Let's see now. Gonna scan for your coordinates.
All right.
And I'm locking in on those coordinates.
Okay.
Don't move.
I won't.
1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1.
Hey, baby.
Hi.
I wasn't outside.
It was gorgeous. I was in the middle of the woods. Talking about anti-Semitism.
What? Why?
I don't know. Because I don't know anything about it. Oh, that was my final point. I was talking about, how everyone's talking, for some reason, about anti-Semitism. Or just being mean to Jewish people. And I was trying to explain that in northern Minnesota, we're so far removed. I've never met a Jewish person.
Oh, you're so sheltered.
I know, huh? But it's not like people hate Jews up here. We don't know the first thing about a Jew. up there in the hottest band in the land, huh, Paul? That's right, Natasha. Oh, whoa, 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 woohoo! Ladies and gentlemen, the Jew known as Paul Stanley. That's right, Natasha. The Jew. It just sounds anti-Semitic to say Jew. I don't know why. I'm just a little Jewish. Are you a Jew? No, I'm Jewish. I'm a Jewish princess.
Are you?
Yeah. No. I don't know. What do we got going on here, sweetie?
Not much. You know, we still have Blues Run the Game to play.
Oh, really? Should I wrap it up and maybe talk about the song?
Yeah.
Okay. Today we learned the word for Monday is Ishkwa Anama E Kishagud. After prayer day, we also learned Manuman is the food that grows on the water, or wild rice. Zasakokwan, which we wrote a song about once.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Zasakokwana. But then we used the melody for something else.
Yeah.
But fry bread, some real authentic Indian food. Mino Gigajabe is good morning. We also learned that Ningikaj. Oh, I'm cold. I'm just cold. I got a cold heart.
You got a cold, dead heart, sweetie.
Ningikaj. And if it's cold outside, you say Gisana. Brr. Gisana, the weather is cold. Brr, Ningikaj. I'm cold because Gisana. It is cold. And finally, we also learned Jiba. Jiba. This morning we're having Jiba. Is it still morning?
Nope, it's afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon. Bijanago Gigashape. Yesterday morning. And that was all the Ojibwe we covered. And you know, the usual Gigawaba Mins.
Yep.
But this next song is, I'd like to send you out with. It's a song we recorded that we didn't write. Who wrote this, Michael?
I can't remember. But it was on the soundtrack to This Is Us.
Yeah. This Is Us has the greatest soundtrack ever, especially season 1. And when Michael heard this on that show made for middle-aged women,
Yep.
he recorded the song and we all sing on it. This is The Blues Runs the Game.
Hey y'all, this song is called The Blues Run the Game.
Catch a boat to England, baby. Maybe to Spain. Wherever I have gone, wherever I've been and gone, wherever I have gone, the blues are all the same.
All the same.
Set out for whiskey, baby. Set out for gin. Me and room service, honey. Me and room service, babe. Me and room service, well, we're living a life of sin.
Life of sin. Ah, na, na, na.
When I'm not drinking, baby, you're on my mind. When I'm not sleeping, honey. When I ain't sleeping, mama. When I'm not sleeping, you know.
crying.
Find me crying. Try another city, baby. Another town. Wherever I have gone. Wherever I've been and gone. Wherever I have gone. The blues come following down. Following down.
Down.
Following down. Loving is a gamble, baby. Loving's much the same. Wherever I have played, wherever I've thrown them dice, wherever I have played the blues, run the game, run the game,
Run the game.
run the game,
Run the game.
run the game. What? You want to add anything? Can you remind him of the money aspect? Oh, sure. Hey, everybody! If you'd like to support the show, click the links in the description to our Patreon page, miigwetch to our patrons, PayPal or GoFundMe. If you sign up on Patreon, you get a copy of Ojibwe Words and Phrases. Or you can also just click the links to Amazon for any of Michael's books. Otherwise, baby, you want to add anything, baby? Nope, that's good. All right. Miigwetch gabis and dawieg. Thank you for listening. And miigwetch gonna wabieg. Thank you for watching. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. This is Michael Lyons. Thanks so much, everyone. This is NANABOOZHOO. Okay, miigwetch. And I will see you again. Giga wabamin. Minawa. Good enough? That's perfect. Okay.